Good evening, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for your gracious presence. We'll start in about 15 minutes from now. I just wanted to make a quick announcement. We've got this car pass. If anybody has lost this, it's car number 9559. If your car number is 9559, I have your car pass. You can collect it from me. So enjoy the evening. We'll start in about 15 minutes. Thank you. So good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible till the last row. Thank you. So welcome, good evening. This is a joyful evening where we all have gathered today here at the India Habitat Center to celebrate the launch of the book, Indian Cricket Then and Now. First and foremost, a round of applause for everyone who's associated with this beautiful game of cricket. So in about 10 minutes from now, the chief guest for the function, Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi, Honorable Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture, will be with us. And we're all waiting for that moment to unveil the book. I'm sure it's a must read for all associated with cricket. My name is Amit. I'm a cricket commentator. Amidst other things that I do, the most important thing I like is doing commentary on cricket. I'm so happy to see so many of you here. So welcome once again. So now that we have 10 minutes before the chief guest arrives, let's utilize these 10 minutes to play quiz on cricket. And the idea is that with the pool of knowledge that we have within the four walls, let's enrich ourselves on this particular game. So I'll ask a few questions. And first we'll invite the non-cricketers to raise hand. Don't use your mobile, no fastest fingers, no phone a friend. Just jog your memory and help put into perspective the answers to the questions that I'll ask. My questions will be an elegant mix of then and now, okay? And we've got Abhishek right here with us, who will write the name of the person who answers, and we'll keep giving them scores. And then again, it's not about the score, it's about the maximum impact that you make, okay? Because we all love cricket. So are you guys ready? Okay. So a couple of warm-up questions. Because ahead of World Cup, India is also playing warm-up games. The first one got abandoned due to rain. The couple of people who will win prizes today in the quiz, raise your hand. What prize will they get? It's a warm-up question. What prize will they get? Raise your hand and allow me to come to you with the mic so that then you can answer. Yes? Yes, madam.
The book. Autographed copy of the book.
That's right. Round of applause for her. So the prize is a copy of the book, Indian Cricket Then and Now. It doesn't get better than this, right? The second warm-up question, it's 1st of October. Happy new month to everyone. And this month is special because the World Cup begins. So we send wishes out to the Indian team. And I'm sure it's going to be a great festival of cricket and sports over the course of a month and a half. So second warm-up question, raise your hand. Who's the captain of Indian cricket team right now in the World Cup? Non-cricketers first. Yes.
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma. A round of applause for him. Now, if you're wondering why I asked such an easy question, see, that's the whole idea. When we say Indian cricket then and now, sometimes we are connected with now. Very good. But what about the legacy? The whole idea that this book attempts is to show the rise from the early years till now. And we have built on that foundation. So the first quiz question, and please raise your hand. In which year did the ODI World Cup start? The first edition of the ODI World Cup happened in which year? Okay, so we've got one person raising hand. Okay, let's go to the youngster. Yes.
1975.
Okay, what's your name?
Dharmik Bhardwaj.
That's right, Dharmik. Very good. Were you born in 1975 as well?
No,
Excellent. You were born in which year?
2011.
Very good. The year in which India won the World Cup. So let me ask you one more question. So +1 for Dharmik. Do you know who was the captain of Indian team? Please don't give the answers, just raise hand. Who was the captain of Indian cricket team in 1975 World Cup?
Sunil Gavaskar.
Good attempt. Very good attempt. Not the right answer. Raise your hand. We know Rohit Sharma is the captain of the current squad. But 1975. Okay, I'm coming to the gentleman in pink shirt. Please do identify yourself. Yeah. Suri sir, you played under his captaincy in 79. Yes,
Venkat Raghavan.
that's right, Mr. Venkat Raghavan. What's your name?
My name is Indra Vikram Singh.
Okay, Mr. Indranil Vikram Singh, +1. Okay, good, very nice. So 1975, when the World Cup started, for those of us who do not know, Mr. Venkat Raghavan was the captain. Let me ask another question related to captaincy. And you won't get any hint from Suri sir now. In fact, I'll ask a question where he is the answer. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Suri sir is here. Okay, who was the Indian captain when India played the first ODI? Raise your hand. First ODI when we played, who was the first Indian captain? First ODI. So Mr. Singh is raising hand. I'll go to him. If there is no one else, okay, we've got a person. Cricketers, no. We'll go to non-cricketers first. Cricketers, I'll come with another question. Okay, here we go. Yes, sir.
Bishan Singh Bedi.
Incorrect. Good attempt. So Bishan Bedi is not the right answer. भारत ने जब पहली बार ओडीआई खेला तो कप्तान कौन थे? Okay. Shall we go to, do you want to attempt, Mr. Singh? Okay. No prompting of answers.
Was it Tiger Pataudi?
Incorrect. If no one from non-cricketers, okay, we've got one person, then we'll go to cricketers. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. It was in 74, I can just tell you that. 13th of July. Yes. Who was racing?
Vadekar.
That's right. What's your name?
Bhanu.
Bhanu gets +1. Mr. Ajit Vadekar. That's the right answer. Mr. Vadekar captained Indian ODI squad for 2 matches. And then Mr. Venkat Raghavan took over. And he was the captain in 1975.
When I was giving the answer for that first question,
What was the first question, sir?
what was the first question you asked me?
Okay, so what's your name?
Dr. Balla, why did
Yeah.
you ask me in that time 75 World Cup?
I went to the youngsters, sir. I'll ask you now, sir. I'll ask you now, sir. I opened with the youngster because we have to pass on the legacy. So Dharmik did very well. But let me ask you this question now, sir. 1979 World Cup. Who was the captain?
Venkat Raghavan.
That's the right answer. Dr. Bhalla, did you say? Dr. Bhalla +1. Okay, now no prompting. In 1979 World Cup, who was India's wicketkeeper? Who was India's wicketkeeper?
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you. Kirmani is not the right. Kirmani ji was wicketkeeper in 83. हर्ष जी, अच्छा मैं आपको हिंट देता हूं. वो व्यक्ति कमरे में है. कमरे में बैठा है व्यक्ति. No, but he can always say here, which table? Rahul Banerjee would know. Yes, that's right.
Surinder Khanna.
Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Surinder Khanna. That's the right answer. What's your name?
Roy. Abhijit Roy.
Okay, Mr. Abhijit. Okay, let me ask you another question now. Okay, we've got now one more youngster. Oh, she has the answer. Okay, let me ask a question related to your Dadaji. Which year Delhi won the Ranji Trophy for the first time? दिल्ली के लिए आपके दादाजी खेले. कौन से साल में दिल्ली पहली बार रणजी जीती? Take any year.
17th.
What, 2017?
Yes.
Dadaji is very young then. Okay, we'll give +1 to her. What's your name?
Avisha Sundar.
Okay, Avisha, that's right. 78, 79. Guys, 78, 79 was the first time Delhi won the Ranji. And Suri sir and Venkat Sundaram sir were part of that team. Can we have a round of applause for both of them and the entire Delhi team?
We have Arun Khurana as well. Yes. He was in the team as well, left arm spinner. You can ask another question.
Yes.
About the landmark.
Yeah. Sir, why don't you share the landmark?
Who got 100 in each innings and made Delhi win the Ranji Trophy?
But whether it's Arunji, whether it is Suri sir, whether it is Venkat sir, when they came today, all of them went to one person, and that was Dr. Ashok Mittal. They touched his feet because during 60s and 70s, He was the president of sports of Hindu College. एक बार गुरु के लिए जोरदार तालियां. डॉक्टर अशोक मित्तल, आज आपके इतने सारे स्टूडेंट जिनको आपने क्रिकेट सिखाया, उन्होंने रणजी खेला, नॉर्थ जोन खेला, साउथ जोन खेला, इंडिया खेला. Your thoughts, sir?
Oh, no, thank you. Well, I've seen all these cricketers grow and I am proud of them. That's the only thing I can say. Thank you. No, I was a spectator. I used to just supervise them. I was not their coach, please. Thank you. I was just motivating them, nothing beyond that.
So, one question. How do you see the importance of literature like this? A book on cricket.
I don't know. I didn't realize that Sundaram has this side of it when he was playing for us. But when a cricketer produces this type of literature, it is to be worth reading. So I read it and only then I can tell you what. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we've asked enough questions on the ODI. Let's change the format. Non-cricketers first. When did India... Okay, let me ask this. Who was India's captain in the first test match India played? Who was India's captain in the first test match we played? Okay. Okay, I'll come to you, Dr. Bhalla. I know I'm running the risk. Yes.
Colonel Naidu,
That's right, Colonel C.K. Naidu. Can you tell me the year also?
1932 was it?
32, that's the right answer. आपका नाम क्या है?
Nirmal.
Okay, Nirmal ji +1. Nirmal ji +1. Okay, one more question pertaining to test. Who won, which side won the inaugural edition of the World Test Championship? Cricket lovers? Which side, madam, would you know? World Test Championship, पहले कौन सी team जीती? Take a guess. Okay. Okay, very good. Let's come there. Sorry. Yes. Yes, madam. What's your name and answer?
New Zealand.
That's the right answer, New Zealand. But the good thing is, in the 2 editions so far, India has reached finals on both the occasions. So that shows the prowess India still has in the test side. Madam, नाम क्या बताया था आपने अपना?
Ritika.
Okay, so Ritika +1. Okay, since Ritika has answered that, let's also focus on women's cricket. Next question. Currently, the Asian Games are on, the 19th edition in Hangzhou, China. Can you tell me, for those who have not answered so far, who has won the gold medal in Asian Games Women T20 this time? India. Okay. For us to give you a point, can you tell us who did India beat in the finals?
Pakistan.
Incorrect, sir.
Sorry. Wait. Sri Lanka.
Okay. Can you tell me the margin of India's victory?
Sorry.
What was the margin of India's win?
What was the?
कितने अंतर से जीती भारत?
In around 15, 16 runs.
Okay. 19 runs. What's your name?
Vinay Chopra.
Okay. Vinay ji +1. I'll ask one question and then we'll invite all these winners. Okay. Yeah. Dr. Bhalla. Very nice. We'll invite you for the final round. Okay, one final question before we invite for the mega round, which will decide the winner. Okay? Non-cricketers first, because to cricketers, I have another question. Okay, maybe the answer this time Dr. Narottam Puri will give, whether that's the right or wrong answer. See, cricket commentary is also very essential in the evolution of the cricket. When was India's first cricket commentary broadcast on All India Radio? When did cricket commentary start on All India Radio? आकाशवाणी पर cricket commentary कब शुरू हुई? कौन से साल में? And Dr. Puri will wait whether that's the right answer or wrong. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, madam, would you like to attempt? Which year? Decade? Yeah, do you want to attempt? Which decade? It's a very important thing. Sports reaching out to masses.
1953.
53, okay. Anyone else? Then we'll ask Dr. Narottam Puri to put into perspective for us. Madam, do you want to guess?
55.
55, okay. 53, 55. Colonel Verma? 48. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, Dr. Puri, why don't you put this into perspective for us? When did cricket commentary start on All India Radio and then Doordarshan?
Well, the first match ever broadcast was not a test match. It was in 1934. But the strange part is that All India Radio, by this name, All India Radio, only started in 1936. Bobby Talyar Khan was the commentator. And
And when did you start, sir? आपने कौन से साल से शुरू किया?
Commentary मैंने 1971 में की.
Can we have a round of applause for Dr. Narottam Puri, the voice of cricket commentary on Akashvani and Doordarshan? Okay, before I ask the next set of questions, we have to sift through among the dozen that we have so far. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes and the minister will be here. Can I invite all of the people who got the first answer right, beginning with Dr. Bhalla? Why don't you step forward, sir? Please come. And I'll give you the first chance on the final question. Please come. Dharmik, please come. Come. Everyone who got the answer right, come. Very good. Can we have a round of applause for all these people? It is this pool of knowledge that makes cricket so special. Cricketers play on the field. There is commentary happening. But we are cricket lovers. We enjoy all of this. So I'll give you Dr. Bhalla, ताकि आपकी सारी नाराजगी दूर हो जाए मुझसे. मैं पहला चांस आपको दूंगा. ठीक है? If others can better. Okay, 5 minutes and we'll have the chief guest here. Sir, you'll go first. And if you can better his answer, you will win. The others will win. Okay? आ जाइए, सब इधर आ जाइए. सबको एक ही क्वेश्चन दे रहा हूं जब तक कि सही आंसर नहीं आता. और सही आंसर वेंकट डिसाइड करेंगे. इधर आ जाइए क्योंकि मुझे आपको एक क्वेश्चन यहां पूछना. इधर आ जाइए सारे. कम डॉक्टर भल्ला. ये कवर है. This is the cover of the book. Can you identify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Dr. Bhalla first.
Kapil Dev, Gavaskar, Vishwanath, Pataudi, Surinder Khanna, I think. No. Vijay Mehra. What's his name? Mehra. Bishan Singh Bedi. I don't know this gentleman. That's it, you know.
Okay, so we've got few correct, but couple of. Okay, so yeah. So why don't you? Yeah. So everyone, why don't you come here so that I can invite one by one? Everyone comes here. Yeah. Come here. Okay. Yes.
Gavaskar, Vishwanath, Pataudi, Vijay Hazare, Bedi, Jaisima.
Okay, not correct. So hold on. Not correct. Sir, do you want to go next?
I don't know this.
Okay. Do you want to go next, sir? Sir, come. Okay. So give him space so that people can see.
That's Vijay Merchant, that's Jaisima. Of course, the others have been answered. You want those? That's Kohli, Dhoni, Kumble, Tendulkar, and Jemima. Rodriguez.
Can you improve on one?
Mardhana.
No. Okay, that's the only one which we have not been able to identify. Yeah, that's Harmanpreet Kaur. I think most correct answers, I think he identified Vijay Merchant. Yeah, it's a very tough call. Sir, who do you think is the winner? I think he is the winner. Would you? You did. Vijay Merchant, Mr. Jaisima and Vishwanath. So, round of applause for him. I think he is the winner of the quiz. Sir, tell your name again.
My name is Indra Vikram Singh.
Okay, we'll reach out to you to give a copy of the book Indian Cricket Then and Now. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Inder Vikram Singh has written many books on cricket, including many on Don Bradman. He's a friend of Don Bradman's, and he's got personal letters written by Don Bradman to him. And now he's working on his latest book, which is on the World Cup, which I hope will be another hit. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so just being informed, Minister might take another 7-8 minutes. She is right now with the Honorable Home Minister of India. So that gives us an opportunity to interact more. And we are very lucky that today within the four walls, we've got great luminaries associated with cricket. So we had the quiz for the non-cricketers. Let's come to cricketers now. How many of you know that there is a very distinguished family based out of Chennai that prefixes AG against their name? Are you aware? A family that prefixes AG against their name. Okay, I'm coming to you. Yeah, sir. Yeah, ab bataiye, Mike.
Pal, AG Milka, AG Satwinder. Three of them.
That's right. And can we have a round of applause because we have with us A.G. Satwinder ji. Where is he? Sir? Oh, A.G. Satwinder Singh. Oh, sir, the last row. Come, sir, come. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir, please? And we like to hear the story. When you will get hold of this book, you will find various articles. And one of the articles is on the Chennai Singhs. So usually when you talk about a Punjabi family, one thinks about Punjab, Amritsar, but how they migrated to Madras, to the then Madras in 1904, I think that's a story to be told. Sir, please come. I think that's the best part of the evening. Meeting each other and see. It will take him some time to come here. By the time he comes, maybe I'll ask.
I will introduce him. It will be my pleasure to introduce the AG family. When Mr. Ram Singh went to Chennai, he went in the 1920s, maybe earlier. And he was amongst the first people from Amritsar to go to to Chennai. And you can imagine in those days what it would be for a Sardarji to go there. And he started playing cricket, having watched the Englishmen, he learnt by watching them. And A.G. Ram Singh, in the first Ranji Trophy final, he finished a match against Karnataka in one day, beating them outright by innings. And he took 13 wickets in that match. And he was shortlisted for the 36th tour of England, but for various reasons he couldn't go, he wasn't allowed to go. And also for the 46th tour, when they said that he's not fit and he's too old. And he played Ranji Trophy the next day and took 14 wickets again. So that's Indian cricket for you. But it's a great story. And A.G. Kripal Singh, A.G. Milkha Singh, and now A.G. Satwinder, there are 11 members of that family who have played for India, male and female. It's a unique family. We all hear about the Mohammeds of, the Amarnaths, the Mohammeds of Pakistan. We talk of some families who have been known for cricket. But Satwinder is from that family, and he's written a lovely article in this book. And he has come all the way from Chennai to spend the evening with us. Welcome here, Satwinder. Your name seems to be in better shape than mine.
No, it's worse than yours.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
No, since Venkat was mentioning about my dad played the first Ranji Trophy match, and that match was over in one day. And at this time, there were no newspapers. So
Keep it close.
There were no newspapers. So the Karnataka team, then Mysore, and newspapers are available only at the railway stations. So all the fans rushed to the railway station to see the score. They found the Mysore team coming by train. They got the news first hand.
Speak into the mic. Speak into the mic.
Oh, you can't hear me. So let me repeat it. At those times, there were no phones, there were no newspapers available only in the railway stations. So the Karnataka team players wanted to find the result of the match. They went to the railway station to see the papers, but they found the Mysore team coming by train after having the match was over in one day, and they got the news first hand. My father used to relate the story.
Well, his father was an outstanding cricketer, and I remember meeting him in Aligarh when we went to play inter-university matches there. He was coaching the Aligarh team in those Aligarh University team. He was a fantastic cricketer. He was a very lovely person, and he was always sharing his ideas and encouraging you. This family holds langar in Chennai from those days. So it's a very unique family.
100 years since we went to Chennai.
100 years.
My grandfather went there.
I will not speak to him in Tamil. His Tamil will be too good for me.
I'll where's that for the my nephew? This next generation, I just want to introduce.
Mika?
I know where he has gone.
Mika is here.
Rajiv? I know it disappeared. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So lovely. Enjoy the evening. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. A round of applause for entire AG family. AG Satwinder Singh here with us. And of course, when you grab the copy of your book, you can read the chapter that Chennai sings.
Ask the people who have written the book to speak.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm coming to Dr. Narottam Puri. Here's another quiz question on Kapil Dev from Navroz.
Hi, folks. Here's a very interesting question, and anybody who can answer that question actually deserves a prize. There's a batting record of Kapil Dev for a person who's played more than 100 test matches, and it's still not broken. It's a batting record. It's not a bowling record. Come on. Any guesses? Yes, sir. No, that has happened a number of times. Yes, I know, but this is a unique batting record of Kapil Dev, which stands today, which... No, sir. Another one. No, sir. Okay, I'll put you out of your misery. He's the only batsman or only cricketer to have played more than 100 test matches without being run out. Only batsman in the world.
Wow, that's interesting. Statistics make this sport so interesting. So, Dr. Balla, you were wanting Dr. Narottam to speak on which topic?
And Dr. Narottam Puri, since you are the doyen of commentary, I think you have a lot of reminiscences. Please tell us about your first commentary stint, you know.
Here we go, sir.
Well, actually, very few people know that the first ever match telecast in India was not a test match. It was in 1966 in Delhi, in which Bishan Bedi and Akash Lal were two of the Delhi boys, not then Delhi, Punjab, who were in contention for a test place. It was against Gary Sober's West Indians. So that was the first live telecast of a match. No, it was not a test match. So it was a board president's 11 versus Gary Sober's West Indians. Bishan took 6 wickets in the first innings and got selected for the next test at Calcutta. No, I was a cricket statistician for that. Fateh Singh Rao Gaikwad, my father Devraj Puri, and Joga Rao were the 3 commentators.
So, sir, it was in 66 that the first cricket commentary happened.
No, it's the first live telecast that happened.
Otherwise, the first happened in
34 in All India Radio.
Wow.
Rather, radio broadcasted.
Very nice.
But one point for my friend Anupam Gulati, who has been a colleague with me for several years, is here. About the AG families, I don't know whether Satwinder will know, but his father captained India. AG Kripal Singh actually captained India in Delhi. So I'm sure he knows. And AG Milkha Singh, of course. So it's great to have you with us. God bless you, Satwinder. About 40.
40 years. Very nice. Thank you. Well, we've got Peter with us. Peter represents the expats, and I believe you play cricket, and you played cricket today as well. How do you see the journey of Indian cricket over the years?
Being on the other side of it, being an Australian, it's been frustrating the last few years because the Indian team has come up very well, and you now are very much a force in world cricket. A lot better than you used to be years ago. So, yeah, it's good to see how cricket has grown here in India. At 64, I'm still playing cricket with the Delhi Expat Cricket Club. We're just a club that's been around since 2011, and it was just formed to give the opportunity to people from non-cricketing nations an opportunity to learn and play cricket. We have players from Canada, USA, Germany, Denmark, France, as well as English, Australian, New Zealanders and West Indian people playing for our team. So it's more about having fun getting out there. We lose more games than we win because we give someone, let's say from USA, a chance to bat a bowl where they're not very good, and the opposition takes advantage of that. So, but yeah, we enjoy our cricket and we enjoy a beer afterwards as well. So that's what it's all about.
And who do you think are the two teams that will reach the finals on the 19th of November?
Actually, on social media, on the way here, I was looking. Someone had posted whether they thought India would make the final, and a whole lot of range of people thought India. Aaron Finch, the Australian, was the only one that says didn't think they'd make it. So who knows? It's you've got the home ground advantage in India, but cricket's a funny game and anything can happen.
Okay. Thank you very much. We've got Colonel Verma. Colonel Verma has played for services from 67 till 77. A round of applause for him. Sir, your thoughts on Indian cricket then and now?
Yeah, Indian cricket is now on top. And from then to now, I mean, it's been a very interesting journey. And we've contributed as much as the Australians and the Englishmen as far as the star cricketers are concerned. And now we are there to rule.
But in terms of, say, the way cricket is played, the shots that are there, the protective equipments, how did it happen in 60s and now?
We used to have only gloves and abdominal guard. That was the only protection that we had. But yet we never got hit on the head or anywhere. There was never a match was never stopped because of injuries for cricket at that time. Our reflexes were much better than the present day cricketers. That was for sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we heard Dr. Narottam Puri on the cricket commentary, and he mentioned Anupam Gulati ji, who's a synonym when it comes to covering hockey. Sir, did hockey telecast happen before cricket or after cricket on All India Radio and Doordarshan?
As far as the All India Radio is concerned, for hockey, the first one was in the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome. Thereafter, it became a regular feature, of course. I'm talking of the radio. Television, the first hockey direct telecast came in 1978 at the Asian Games from Bangkok. I was there for that telecast. And of course, after that, it continues. And Narottam and me have been together on the cricket test matches and ODIs for a very, very long time. The first time I remember was perhaps 1978 in Chennai. It was Alvin Kalicharan's team versus India. That was the time when the Packer series was on. Okay. And that was 78 at that time in Chepauk.
Very nice. So 1960 Olympics is when hockey telecast started. Brilliant. You know, this is an evening where it's a get-together where we meet the cricket fraternity. We've got Harshji, who's got a corporate background, but he's an ardent cricket lover. Sir, your thoughts on the evening, the journey of Indian cricket so far?
I have grown up with cricket since childhood, and it's one of my favorite sports. I played only at school level. Being involved with corporates, I've experienced it more, including some World Cup matches. But today's cricket and India's association, I think breakthrough came with Dhoni in IPL. Although there have been so many stalwarts from the beginning, you name them, but the current scenario changed with Mr. Dhoni as the captain and IPL, which gave so much of exposure to talent. And we have 2-3 teams simultaneously ready to play cricket.
Absolutely. I think emergence of IPL is also another important milestone when it comes to evolution of Indian cricket. Sir, your thoughts?
I am not as old as some of the gentlemen over here, but what I have seen about Indian cricket is earlier we were the good guys. We played to participate, now we play to win. So that's a big positive. Virat's India, Dada's India, and now Rohit's India, we are a lot more assertive. We play to win.
Okay, thank you. We've got Raj Oberoi ji with us, and you happen to be Venkat Sundaram's classmate. Sir, tell us about your memories during those times.
See, those days, cricket was the attraction in the Delhi University, and we had traditional rivals, Hindu College and St. Stephen College. And most of the time, we won over the St. Stephen's. And one more thing was that the only match between Hindu and St. Stephen was relayed on the All India Radio. It was a 5-day festival enjoyed by the Delhi University students, which now the present generation students miss. We had a very good team of cricketers, and today also we have a lot of cricketers who are performing. My best wishes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, Minister might take another few minutes. Shall we do another round of quiz then? Shall we do another round of quiz? Let's get 5-6 participants. Can we have 5 or 6 participants? Come here. I'll ask you more questions on cricket and we'll announce another winner. Let's get somebody here. Come. Second round, who was not there in the first round. Come, sir, come. Round of applause for those who are volunteering. This is our love for cricket. Please come, sir. Round of applause for him. Very nice. Come, let's have about 5-6 volunteers. Another set of questions. And the prize is the coveted book, Indian Cricket Then and Now. Come. See, if you want sports to grow, we have to show our love. Come. These are very easy questions. Come. Representation from the tables in the last row as well. Come, madam. Join in. Very easy questions on cricket. Step forward from this table. Come. Okay, so we've got 2 volunteers. Let me ask them some questions. No problem, sir. We'll play between the 2 of you and we'll award one with the book. Okay? So the first question, if both of them don't answer, yes, please come. Very good. Very nice. Yes, yes. If these 3 don't answer, then you raise hand, we'll come to you, but don't prompt. Okay? Will you give them a patient listening? Okay. So the first question, first to you. If you don't answer correctly, then it goes to him. Okay? And Abhishek will do the honors. What's your name, sir?
Manoj.
Manoj. Your name?
Dilip.
Dilip.
Manish Agarwal.
Okay, so it's almost like Manoj Prabhakar, Dilip Vinsakar, and Manish Pandey. Okay? Okay, let's go with Manoj Prabhakar first. In the World Cup that begins from 5th, which 2 teams will take on in the first match? Which 2 teams will play the inaugural match in World Cup 2023? Pass. Dilip Vinsarkar. Manish Pandey.
Australia and Bangladesh.
Good attempt. Yes, anyone? Okay, madam.
Netherlands.
That's not right. See, it's a simple formula. What's that, Dr. Balla? Incorrect. Come, jump. Come. Run. Come. This is the legacy of Indian cricket. This is fantastic. Come. A round of applause for the youngster, for the dare and the guts and the bravery. Very good.
England and New Zealand.
That's the right answer. England and New Zealand. You know, and the formula is simple. The finalists of the previous edition. So these are the finalists of the previous edition. England went on to win. New Zealand, of course, our heart goes out to them. That rule has been done away with. You know, the super over, if the score is same, now we'll have another super over. Unlike boundary counting. What's your name?
Ranveer.
Ranveer, do you like cricket?
Yes,
Do you play cricket?
yes, I play.
You are a batter or a bowler?
I'm a batsman and a bowler, all-rounder.
Now we don't say batsman though, batter. So you're an all-rounder?
Yes, I'm.
Hey, India needs you. India needs you. Do you know Tamil?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Who's your favorite cricketer?
My favorite cricketer is Shubman Gill.
Do you bat right-handed or left-handed?
Hander.
What do you have to say to the left-handed batters? Bat right-handed? Thank you very much. So stay on. You know, you're very much in the reckoning. We're writing your name there. Okay? नाम क्या बताया था आपने अपना?
Ranveer.
Ranveer. Excellent. कौन सी क्लास में आप?
Fifth.
Very good. A round of applause for Ranveer, please. So just write Ranveer. Sir, you've still not lost it, okay? Manoj Prabhakar, Dilip Vinsarkar, Manish Pandey, the game is still on. That's what cricket teaches us. You have not won, even though, yeah, that's right. Even though, you know, first ball bouncer. In Cricket World Cup 2023, how many total matches will be played in the main tournaments? I'm not counting the warm-up matches. In the main tournament, टोटल कितने मैचेस होंगे? Take a guess.
45.
This is without the semis and the finals?
Including the semis and the finals.
48.
That's the right answer, 48. So we'll have 45 group matches. The format is you got 10 teams, everyone plays each other once. So 45 matches in group stage, top 4 makes it to the semi, 2 semis and the final. Very nice. Dilip Vensarkar, as always, scoring runs against. You did help. He added the semis and the final. That's what cricket is. We help each other. Sport unites. Okay, so Dilip +1. Okay, third question. What will be the venue of the finals on the 19th of November? No, we'll go to you first.
Mumbai.
Incorrect.
Ahmedabad.
Which stadium?
Narendra Modi.
That's right. +1 for Dilip. Dilip Vensarkar, always a classy batsman. Always. Colonel. Okay. Next question. Which team has won ODI World Cup maximum number of times? And you also tell me how many times.
West Indies.
Incorrect.
Australia 5 times.
That's right. Dilip. On a roll. Almost. Almost. Looks like Dilip is going to win, but I think Manish and Manoj Prabhakar have still a chance. You never know, because it all depends when the minister comes. Okay, the next question. Who is the captain of the England team this time? Who's captaining England?
Joss Butler.
That's right. Dilip once again. Okay, anyone who's got any questions related to World Cup? You can ask questions also. Dharmik has got a question. We'll give you +1 for asking a good question.
Will India ever get a proper left-hander batsman after Shikhar Dhawan as an opener?
You don't count Gambhir there?
After Shikhar Dhawan.
After Shikhar. Who could be a proper left-handed batter for India after Shikhar in the opening slot?
Ishan Krishan.
Ishan, that's right. You never know, we may use him as an opener this time. So again, that's a reasonably good answer. Ishan could well do the honors this time. You never know. Okay, any other question on the World Cup? Any other question? Oh, Dharmik. Yes.
Will Rohit Sharma break the record of Sachin Tendulkar in the highest run scorer in the World Cup?
Okay, how much has Sachin scored so far?
More than 600.
More than 600?
In a particular way.
623 I thought he scored. Okay. So right now, the maximum runs scored in any edition of World Cup, that record is with Sachin. Will Rohit break it this time? What are your thoughts on who could break it this time?
No, I don't think Rohit. I think Shubman Gill should probably.
Shubman Gill.
No, I think it won't be broken.
It won't be broken. 673. Which edition? Which?
2003. South Africa. 2003.
Okay, very nice. So again, who has got the right answer, we'll only know on the 19th November. So we'll probably give the gift then on the 19th evening, when the World Cup comes to India, hopefully. Okay, so let me ask you this question first. Who was the first Indian cricketer to get a test hat-trick? Which Indian cricketer was the first to get a test hat-trick?
Chetan Sharma.
Incorrect.
Subhash Gupte.
Incorrect.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, just raise hand. Incorrect. Who was the Indian cricketer to get the first test hat-trick? First test hat-trick. That's right, Harbhajan Singh. What's your name? Sudhirji. Sudhirji +1. Harbhajan, the famous series against Australia, where Lakshman magic unfolded. That is when Harbhajan, with his off-spin, got 3 wickets. Okay, who was the first Indian cricketer to get a hat-trick in ODI World Cup?
Chetan Sharma.
Chetan Sharma.
Chetan Sharma.
Okay, I'll give you points. I'll give you 3 points if you can tell me the name of the 3 wickets he took. Who were the 3? He took this hat-trick against which team? Against which team?
New Zealand.
Right. So can you name the 3 Kiwi cricketers? Yeah, can you name the 3 Kiwi cricketers?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyone? Who were the 3 wickets Chetan Sharma took? You want to attempt, sir? Yes, anyone who wants to attempt? You know, another interesting fact, Chetan Sharma actually bowled all three. And, well, the chief guest for today's function, thank you very much, Manoj Prabhakar, Dilip Vensarkar, Manish Pandey. Have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, the chief guest of the book launch, Miss Meenakshi Lekhi, Honorable Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture is with us. Please come, madam, on the dais. May I request Mr. Venkat Sundaram, Mr. Navroz Dhondi to please join us on the stage. So good evening and a very warm welcome to this joyous, beautiful evening, 1st of October 2023. We are all gathered here to celebrate the launch of the book, Indian Cricket Then and Now. Can we have a huge round of applause for the game of cricket and everyone associated? We are very delighted to have amongst us as the chief guest, Miss Meenakshi Lekhi, Honorable Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture. She is a member of Parliament in Lok Sabha representing New Delhi Parliamentary Constituency. I first and foremost request Mr. Venkat Sundaram, editor of the book, to please welcome Madam by presenting a potted plant. This is an eco-friendly welcome. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we believe you are very fond of sports. Thank you. Cricket, they say, is an emotion in our country. And ma'am, this month is special because World Cup is happening. It's the first time all matches are going to happen in India. When India hosted in the past, it was shared with other countries. And this is a very good team that we have, so we extend best wishes to the captain Rohit Sharma and everyone. But when we look at today's team, the curiosity is, how was cricket in India in the early days? And this is what this book touches upon. It is an attempt to showcase that journey from the early years till today. And we express gratitude to the publisher for publishing this book. I'd like to invite first on stage Mr. Udayan Mitra, executive publisher with HarperCollins, to please come and share his thoughts on the book.
Sorry. Honorable Minister, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi, Shri Venkat Sundaram, Shri Navroz Dhondi, respected guests, welcome to this very first launch, the Delhi launch of Indian Cricket, Then and Now, which we at HarperCollins India are very proud to publish. My name is Udayan Mitra. I am executive publisher at Harper, and I've had the pleasure to not only publish this book but also work on this book, which was a wonderful experience because I'm a great I've been a cricket lover ever since I began to understand the game of cricket, which was probably at the age of 4. It's been a lifelong love affair. Engaging with a book like this is in many ways a dream come true. The book publishes at a very opportune time. We are days away from the beginning of the World Cup. As you said, the very first time the World Cup is being hosted entirely in India. And we are all looking forward to that tournament. It's also a time when India happens to be the #1 team in all 3 formats in men's cricket, tests, ODIs and T20s. And I am applauding the Indian team for that extraordinary achievement. It's been an incredible journey for Indian cricket. 1932 was when the first test match that India featured in was played, and that is obviously pre-independence. More than 90 years, cricket has changed a lot. In the early decades, infrastructure was lacking, finances were lacking, pitches were uncovered overnight, which meant that the game was completely different. And from there to a time now when India really leads from the forefront in world cricket is an incredible journey. And it's a journey that, that the book chronicles. And it's a journey of, primarily for me, it's a journey of, it's a story of many, many heroes. Starting right from C.K. Naidu, Lala Amarnath, Nari Contractor, Vijay Hazare, Vijay Marchant, on to Pataudi, Ajit Wadekar, the incredible spin quartet of Bishan Singh Bedi, Bhagwat Chandrasekhar, Erapalli Prasanna, Srinivas Venkatraghavan, Sunil Gavaskar, Gundappa Vishwanath, Kapil Dev, on to the modern greats, Anil Kumble, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Saurav Ganguly, MS Dhoni, right up to Virat Kohli. Incredible heroes who have in their time dominated the cricket field in spectacular ways. These stories are chronicled in the book. Alongside what is chronicled is the story of domestic cricket in India, which is not often known, especially the early years is not often known. And how that infrastructure, how that training became the base for the test cricket that India then began to shine in. The first test victory is in the 1960s, but the incredible test victories in England, in the West Indies in 1971, then that unforgettable victory in Port of Spain, 1976. And on then, of course, to I mean, what the present generation will remember much better: the 1983 World Cup win, the 2011 World Cup win, the first T20 World Cup win. I mean, they have just been incredible. That's the story that people would want to read, even as we are all watching the World Cup on television. And what Venkat has decided to do, which I think is a wonderful way of telling the story of Indian cricket, it's not one narrative long story written by a single person. There are 50 articles here written by 50 writers. Many of them are cricketers themselves. They tell their own incredible stories. Many are leading cricket writers who tell fascinating stories. And together you have these 50 articles that bring together the various aspects of cricket. To put together a book like this, I think Venkat Sundaram is incredibly qualified. As you know, he's Delhi North Zone captain. He's been manager of the Indian cricket team. He's been a coach. He has been interacting with the cricket world for decades now, 30 years, 40 years, so 50 years. so incredibly qualified, I would say, to put together a book like this, and which is what, I mean, when those of you who have been able to read the book already know how this has come together so well. Those of you who haven't, please do get hold of a copy and read. It is... it's episodic, it's anecdotal, it's full of fascinating stories. It is, I really would say this is the way I, as a cricket lover, would want to read the story of Indian cricket. We at HarperCollins are very, very proud to have published this, and so glad that the first launch could be here in the minister's presence in Delhi just before the World Cup starts. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Udayan Mitra, Executive Publisher with HarperCollins, and looks that the book is very exciting. This is the third book that Venkat Sundaram is associated with. The first one was Cricket Coach's Handbook. The second one was Sardar of Spin. That was a tribute to Bishan Singh Bedi, former India captain, on his 75th birthday. And then this one, Indian Cricket Then and Now. So I'd like to invite the editor of the book. He's a left-handed opener. Somebody who was part of the Delhi team when we won Ranji Trophy for the first time, ma'am, 78-79. He's been the chairman of the Grounds and Wickets Committee with the BCCI for 2 terms, former manager of Indian cricket team, former selector of Delhi. But I think one introduction that, madam, you'll really like. He is also from Hindu College. And ma'am, may I mention that we've got many people today when they came, cricketers, all of them touched the feet of Dr. Ashok Mittal, who was the president sports of Hindu College. Venkat sir, please help us understand what this book is all about.
Good evening, everybody. As an opening batsman, I'm more used to playing the new ball than to face an audience like this, with so many cricketers and so many eminent people here, including Professor Mittal, who was the president of cricket when I was in my first year in college. It's incredibly honorable to sit in the presence of Honorable Minister for State for External Affairs and Culture, and that she has spared the time despite a busy schedule to be with us speaks volumes of her commitment to sports and sports people, and particularly to ex-cricketers. This book reminds me of Robert Frost, the American poet, who famously wrote, that I have many miles to go before I sleep. I'm mentioning this because he also mentioned that half the world is composed of people who have something to say and cannot say it, while the other half has nothing to say and keeps saying it. So we cricketers are a bit like that. We want to say a lot of things, but we don't say it. And when we talk about things, usually people don't want to listen to it even. But this book has stirred the interest in me because it all started on August 14th last year, which was the 75th year of our independence, the eve of independence. And I have a WhatsApp group of about 150 ex-cricketers. Most of them have played 40, 50 years of cricket. We all grew up together. They are spread from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Mumbai to wherever. Many of them are settled abroad, but they are part of that group. And we were all discussing, Amrit Kal and this and that, and somebody was waving the flag and somebody was singing Mera Bharat Mahan and all those lovely songs. And I said, let's do something useful. We've got such a big group. Let's put our thoughts together. We've got so much talent in that group. Let's get together and do something useful. So I just said, let's do a book. And I went to sleep thinking that everyone will say, well, this is a far-fetched idea. But next morning I was surprised. Most people said, this is a brilliant idea, let's go for it. And madam, as you know, when you give a good idea, it falls on your head to do everything. So anyway, we took up the challenge. And, when we think about the days when we played cricket, and there are many eminent cricketers here who played for the country and whatever, for various states. Satwinder Singh has flown in all the way from Chennai for this function, and we're so delighted to have him here with us. It reminds me of what we read in school. This is something which most of you would have read. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, but we had nothing before us. We were going direct to heaven, and we were all going the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period, that some of its noisiest authorities insisted on being received for good or for evil in the superlative degrees of comparison only. These are the famous words of Charles Dickens in A Tale of Two Cities, which I read in school. So our time when we played cricket was like this. We had parents who said, if you play cricket, you'll beg on the streets of Delhi. And my father was a bureaucrat, and the rest of the family were academics. So it was very difficult for us to play and to combine our passion for cricket with studies. But that's life. You don't get everything on a platter. You have to fight for it. So, the secret of change, as we talk about cricket then and now, is to focus your energy on not fighting the old, but fighting for the new. This is what Socrates said. And I feel that is the thing, that, from the old, the new evolves. Today you got T20 cricket, you got one-day international World Cup starting next week. It's imminent. It's so nice that we're meeting tonight on the eve of that famous World Cup, where so many teams, the whole world attention will be on India. And it is so important that India is hosting this important event and leading world cricket. It is a great change, ma'am. In those days, we used to get 10 rupees or 15 rupees, what they called smoke money, to play first-class cricket. Today, you can build a career on cricket. That's how the game has changed. And the board has done a lot of good things. It's not easy to run a country like India, as you know. But it's not easy to run a cricket board either. There are so many pulls and pressures, and there are so many things going on simultaneously. You got our junior, I won't say junior, you got the Indian team playing in the Asian Games right now, and our women have won, and the men are starting, I think, tomorrow or day after. And all eyes will be on the Indian men's team as well, whether we can win a gold or a silver or a bronze. It's a great opportunity that has come the way of young cricketers to make a career out of the game. And I think a lot of this credit goes to the cricket board, which over the years has developed cricket, has invested in the infrastructure, and has also given the opportunity to young cricketers as well as to ex-cricketers. You got coaches, you got the whole support staff, you got doctors. When we played, we were 11 or 12. There was no 13th man. I remember I've got 30 stitches between this year and that. And once while playing a Ranji semi-final against Bombay, I got hit on the head while fielding at short leg. Most of these were injuries because we had no protective gear. I remember Narottam Puri accidentally came to the ground then and took me to the hospital, and I had 9 stitches put. And the people were asking me, we need to file an FIR. How did you get this injury? So anyway, those were times which are different. Now you've got doctors, hospitals, everything at the cricket ground. It's a welcome change, and I think Indian cricket is growing rapidly. There are a lot of opportunities for young, old, for men and women. Women's cricket was unthought of those days. There were few ladies who played, and they played very well. Most of them are in our group as I talk to you right now, and they share stories of going third class unreserved for 5 rupees a day or something and playing for India. That was women's cricket then. And imagine we won the Asian Cup, Asian gold medal for women's cricket. So it's a great start. We also have played the women's final for one-day cricket in Australia, which we lost to Australians, but it was a great achievement. And I think sports in India has got a great boost over the last few years. We are seeing our athletes doing well. We've got golfers here today. We've got cricketers all over. And everybody is in a sporting mood. You go in the morning to Shiri Fort or to Lodi Gardens next door or anywhere, you'll find people walking, cycling, biking, going to Ladakh for a run or cycling event or walk. And madam, you yourself have promoted marathons and so many sports, which is so laudable. I think this needs encouragement. I think we need to have careers in sports, and I think India can become a sporting destination. I'm very happy that today the Indian women's golf are standing up and have won the silver in the Asian Games. It's a great achievement. Aditi missed on the gold by a hair's breadth in the Olympics. And today she has won the silver, and she was leading throughout the 3 days. So there are hopeful signs that our sports will definitely come up. And I'm very thankful to HarperCollins, who saw wisdom in what our humble efforts were. And this lovely book has come up mainly to their efforts. And I'm very grateful, eternally grateful to them, because they support ex-cricketers in this venture. And my thanks to all the people who have written this book. I mean, there are cricketers and sports journalists of eminence who have written this book. There are test cricketers who have written. There are also first-class cricketers. Michael Dalby has written. There's an article on Sarkar Talwar. He's here with us right now. He's a Dronacharya awardee. There are so many people who have contributed their little bit. There are photographs which so many eminent Nari contractor, Chandu Borde, Bishan Bedi, they've all contributed photographs. Imagine collecting photographs 50, 60 years old. It is not easy, I tell you that. And it should be printable. It's just not collecting a photograph, it should be printable. So I think HarperCollins deserves a lot of credit for supporting me in this venture. Thank you very much. I have taken your time. I hope that I've talked a little bit about the book, but you must read the book. I think it's a good read. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Venkat Sundaram, for giving us perspective on the book. And since you mentioned Asian Games, I'm just looking at the medals tally. India, 13 gold medals, 21 silver medals, 19 bronze medals, total 53. We are at number 4 right now, and we still have kabaddi, wrestling, and boxing still to go. So all the best, all-time best shooting effort this time. We've never won so many medals in shooting. So overall, sports is growing, cricket is growing, and the good thing is that we've got literature as well, so that those who want to get connected, they can read at their pleasure. So now we have come to that moment that we all have been waiting for, the launch of the book, Indian Cricket Then and Now. Can I request the chief guest of today's function to kindly do the honors and release the book? This moment is special. The book that attempts to chronicle the journey of Indian cricket from the early years to present, Indian Cricket Then and Now. Stands launched. Congratulations, Honorable Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture, Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi has launched the book. Many, many congratulations. The book is available outside. I'm sure we'll grab our copy at the inaugural discount, and we'll know more about the world of cricket, and we'll enrich ourselves. So congratulations, everyone. I now invite the chief guest of today's function, Madam Meenakshi Lekhi ji, for her address.
Thank you very much. And Venkat ji, Navroz ji, all the present cricketers. I wouldn't say former cricketers, because everybody who's played the game is always a cricketer. And the legend, Mr. Puri in his own right, the black and white TV journey to the early color TV is what we remember him for. And I still remember there was another girl who won when you were conducting the quiz, Jyotika Seni, if I may recall. So these are some legends we grew up on, and especially when it's a moment which makes a memory, and many memories which were the moments we lived through is what one is going through right now, and especially when it's a question about Hindu College, and we have a Stephanian. No, Allahabad University. Yeah, so I was just remembering, I said all those memories come back. The college, the rivalry, the debating club, sports club, and specifically, I remember in sports, we were really good. The cricket team of Hindu College was something to vie for. And what did you study, Venkatji? Economics. So economics, I'm sure his family would have been so strict with him, because they wouldn't allow a child to at that time, and he must have been told prepare for civil services and things like that. If I remember the times right, and if I remember the history right, I'm sure today parents take their kids for playing cricket. Today parents take their kids to go for swimming competitions, to tennis, to martial arts. The times have changed. And I give credit to economics also. The economy of India has changed. And thus the culture has changed. Cricket was always part of our culture. We lived through it. And if we go back into the history, I'm sure you'll enjoy reading the book. But the little things I can remember is that, and that is not from Lagan, by the way. What I remember is that cricket obviously came to us through imperialist history. We were a slave nation. And many of us would have tried to copy the masters. Many of us would have been in cahoots with the imperialist power to start cricket, but that was the history. And must have been quite a journey that we overcame all the obstacles and won over. And today I think we are one of the best teams in the world. So that's how good we are. So you better the game. You learn to live with the history. And of course, 150 years of history that cricket has as a game, as a sport. And Indian history, of course, 1932 officially. I'm sure it's older. But 1932 was the time when Indian Cricket Board was established. With the help of all the Maharajas and the imperialists together, they started all kinds of teams. And with those teams, we, I think 32, we went to that time England, now Britain, for the very first time, and established our footprint in the country which was the ruler. Subsequently, I think the time would have changed with 1971. In recent vintage years, I can say 1971 would have been an important year because that was the time we won the twin series in West Indies and England, and also subsequently Prudential Cup. That's my memory, 1983. So 1983, the Prudential Cup, I was in my last year of school. No, second last year, 1984, I joined the college. So 11th, and you know, that's the time when no child wants to study. When you've just done your class 10th, you've put in your hard work, your board exams and so on and so forth. 11th class, nobody wants to study. So all cricket, all sports, all the naughty things at that stage. And that brings me back to the fact that whenever Hindu college team was playing, and somebody I remember from my times was Sabah Karim. Sabah Karim was part of the national team at that time. He was our captain of the Indian team under 19. And I remember him from my college days. So some moments which are etched in your memory and just cannot get over. So 1983 Prudential Cup is just here because that was the time when you're growing up, you're trying to learn, you're trying to see that India can win, India can make a mark. And I'm sure these things would have added to change the psyche of Indian people that yes, we can do it. And yes, we can win also, not just participate, but win the games. And that winning spree and that particular moment would have given confidence to Indians by and large, because I think every society is looking for heroes. Some aspirational people would always want to be like someone. And that was the time, I think anybody who played cricket or didn't play cricket wanted to be Sunil Gavaskar and Kapil Dev. Everybody wanted to be Sunil Gavaskar and Kapil Dev. And those guys would have attracted so much of positivity and brought so much of positivity to the world. And I remember Mission Singh, Bedi, Prasanna, and Chandrasekhar, and the one behind the wicket, engineer, and Kirmani, I remember very well. So these were memories, but as I said, it would have all begun by replicating what the ruling nation was trying to do, or the imperialist society would have been wanting to do. And there's no wonder the game grew more in Mumbai, that time Bombay. And Parsis were the first ones to latch onto it, to hang on to it. And they learned the skills, they learned the nuances, and they were the first ones. And we have a representative sitting amongst us. So we must give them the credit to take the game forward. And also, I must say that as the anchors already mentioned, everybody else has also mentioned, women cricket, so something to celebrate for the simple reason that whether it's tennis or it's cricket, women sports people have a struggle of their own. If men do not get support from the families, or did not get the support in earlier times, imagine for a woman to come out and play. What would have been her troubles to even pay for the coaching, pay for the kit, to just go out and play, and the strain of family saying kya kar rahe ho, shadi bhi karna hai, etc., etc. So I think it's time that when we have stepped into Amrit Kal, Venkat said this and that, the songs and the music and dance. I said, no, it is not about the songs and music and dance. It's about the confidence. It's about achievements. It's about community. It's about celebration. And until and unless we celebrate the achievements of Indians, until and unless we understand their struggles, I don't think the real story of freedom will actually get written. While we have to document the story of cricket, we have to document the story of achievement and the struggles. The story of the struggles is important because it gives energy to people who are aspirational, who are wanting to bring that change and be part of that change. So women, I would say, I'm sure men cricketers have their own difficulties, their competition, problems, difficulties in life, and people disrespecting you because you're busy playing. Your parents not being supportive is one thing, your teachers being angry is the other thing, and your friends missing out, and you missing out on your friendships because you're constantly moving. So you, end of the day, become a very lonely soul. With all these things, imagine multiplied by 10, that's the kind of difficulties women would be facing. So I would celebrate the women's team winning the silver and gold. Silver is Ashok, Aditya Ashok. Aditya Ashok won the silver. Sorry, Aditya Ashok was in my head, and the slip was on the gold which women's team has won. And now the pressure on the men's team. You know, that's the pressure. The women's team has got the gold. What are you guys doing? So I'm sure no pressure, no pressure. Just do your best. I'm sure we'll get there. We will win. And the changes which one is seeing in the society, I think a whole lot of it, I remember when we were growing up, how Australians will, what do you call sledging, right? Yeah? So all the sledging I remember. But I also know Dada, who actually plays like Dada. And I also know Gotham. I also know, I know all these guys who can sledge back and maybe more, multiply by 10. So nobody does what they used to do. The mind games they played, we can play it back. So I think the times are changing. And this change in time is to showcase that we guys can play the game the same way you want to play with us. We stick to the rules, you break the rules, you get it. So I think it's about India's story. And the Amrit Kal is very important for all of us to give us the confidence that we can do what we set our eyes on. And Chandrayaan is in the same series. Every Indian celebrated. Every Indian celebrated our World Cup win. Every Indian celebrated the Chandrayaan. Every Indian celebrates the science and technology. Every Indian is celebrating the women's team winning the gold. So I think it's about the harmony, the community, a sense of pride, and all the good things that we have done recently, right from G20 celebration to the gold to Chandrayaan, so on and so forth. And the nature of Indians is changing. We can be there and we can achieve it. Media has done a great job in propagating the right ideas. So let's celebrate the publishers. You know, I have a bias towards HarperCollins. Urian knows it well. But for those who don't, my only book which I wrote was published by them. And thus my bias towards HarperCollins. I would want more and more people to buy, get a copy, and we have some great sitting amongst us, get it signed by them, and read it. at your leisure. And I look forward to the World Cup, which is starting in 1 week. All the matches being played here. And though sportingly we say, may the best team win, but I'm very biased and I'm not going to hide my bias. I would say be a good host, offer good hospitality, play well, but try to keep the cup. Thank you very much, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister, for your illuminating words, for sharing your memories of cricket and how the tricolour of India binds us all, whether it is the accomplishment in sports, space program, anywhere. That's the spirit of India. Thank you very much. And now, to propose formal vote of thanks, I'd like to invite Navroz Tondi, the Parsi person that you mentioned, and to tell a little bit about Navroz. He is somebody who's been associated with advertising, media, marketing, brand solutions for over 4 decades. He is a pioneer of sports marketing, having created Hero Cup way back in 1993. He is a founder of Creatiges and has been involved in Wisden Awards and many sporting leagues, which includes Indian Premier League, cricket, ISL, football, the Pro Kabaddi League, and the Premier Hockey League. How was he initiated into cricket? Well, it was because of his paternal grandfather, who took him to stadiums to watch cricket, and of course his uncle, Nari Contractor, the first Indian left-handed captain. But the best part to introduce him will be, how did this book originate? So one fine day, Venkat Sundaram goes to his office for some other project, and they start discussing this book. And here we are, today the book stands launched. Please welcome Navroz Tondi.
Fantastic. Thank you, Amit, for the introduction. Honourable Minister, Venkat, and all my dear friends and guests over here. I think one thing very interesting and in common between cricketers and politicians, they're both used to sledging, right? Yes. It's sledging. It is sledging. So politicians and cricketers go hand in hand, and sometimes they also, may the twain meet. Like Amit said, I was very lucky that I was born in a family where my uncle was the captain of India. At that time, he was the youngest captain ever, Nari Contractor. I think in the 1950s, 59, he became the captain of India, and that's the year I was born. So he always thought I was a very lucky nephew for him. And he and I have a fantastic rapport for the last, 60-odd years. We argue about cricket, we debate about it, we don't necessarily agree on a lot of things. His biggest regret is he didn't play the IPL. So he feels that, I wish I had played the IPL. But something very interesting, some trivia for you guys over here. Many years ago, he asked me a question, and he said, do you know that there was one cricket team in India where out of 11 players, there were 4 Parsis. Imagine, 1 lakh, only 100,000 people in the whole country, out of 11 players, there were 4 Parsis. Can you guys name the 4 guys over here? Anybody else can name the 4 Parsis out of the playing 11? Come on, Amar. Farooq Engineer, Rusi Surti, Nari Contractor, Polly Umrigar. So it was amazing that a small community, and I'm very proud of that fact, that out of 11 players, 4. Sure.
हमारे पूरे वर्ल्ड में ये क्या था, माइनॉरिटीज को कितना हमारे देश में क्या किया जाता है, क्या किया जाता है. आपने एग्जांपल दे दिया, हम माइनॉरिटीज को कितना प्यार करते हैं.
सर, बहुत ही अच्छी बात है, और in many ways, somebody asked us this question that why are you guys so small in number? So I had to give a simple answer. We believe in quality, not quantity. So, sometimes less is more. And that's what we believe in. Anyway, one day Venkat walked into my office and he said, I have a dream. I have this book to publish. Will you be a part of it? And I said, yes. And today we are here. I have to say a big vote of thanks to all my dear supporters here. HarperCollins, Anant Padmanabhan, and Udayan, and Aman and the entire team, Amrita also. I'd like to thank, and they have really been very, very great support. So a big hand of applause for HarperCollins, please. Then we have the two big brands over here, IDFC First Bank and Delphi TVS, who have been very kind in their and generous in their support. Because of them, you are all sitting over here to enjoy a nice drink and dinner and be a part of the book. We also have Amar and his entire team from Radico for keeping us in high spirits. And we have Sanjay Vadera and the team from the India Habitat Center who have done justice to our effort. Thank you very much, all of you, for sparing your time and coming here. The bar is open. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. We'd like to thank the sponsors for today's event, Delphi TVS Technologies, IDFC First Bank, and Radico. Thank you, everyone. Please join us for dinner.